Jedi will know that you have survived. They will be coming for us. I am counting on it.
Oh, shoot. Ah! What? Season 4 ends there? Okay, that's it. I have got to see season 5. Hey guys, welcome back. Finally, I have come to the end of season 5 of Clone Wars and I'm ready to give my review on it. Oh my gosh. People told me a while ago that just hang in there for Clone Wars, it gets better and better as the thing goes on. I didn't believe them until season 4. Season 5 even blew season 4 completely out of the water. It blew my mind. There was only one story arc that I lost interest in, and even that story arc had one really good episode in it. So, here's my review for season 5 of the Clone Wars. My favorite episodes of season 5 are A Test of Strength. That was the one with the youngling story arc. It was definitely the most fun. I think it showed off Ahsoka's talents as a teacher and being in charge of young ones. She seems to have a soft spot for kids. She's really good with them. So that was really nice to see. The most jaw-dropping of the episodes was The Lawless. That was also one of the gut punches. I kind of knew it was happening, but it was still a shock and heartbreaking to see Maul, spoiler alert, run Satine through, and it's like, ah! And plus that whole episode with the duel with Palpatine, whoa! And the lightsaber duels in that one were incredible. Finally, my third favorite episode of season 5 was Sabotage, because between the space battle and the lightsaber battles and the intrigue and the depth of the story, it felt the most like Star Wars out of all the other episodes. And now I'm going to touch on my least favorite episodes. First of all, I would say the most boring episode. It was part of the droid arc, A Sunny Day in the Void. When there's only like a short little frog and about 5 or 6 droids traipsing across an open desert, even if some of the droids have got interesting personalities, I seriously almost fell asleep during that episode. Maybe that makes me not as much of an R2 fan as I claim to be, but the droid story arcs kind of slog, and that one was the least interesting. The most upsetting episode is definitely the season finale, The Wrong Jedi. I knew it was coming. I'd seen the clip at least a couple of times on YouTube several years ago, but I didn't see it in context. That was before I understood how much Ahsoka's character had changed over the course of the series. And seeing that after all the poodoo that she went through trying to clear her name and getting rejected by everyone except Anakin and Padme, bless her heart, oh, that was just, it tore my heart out. And now I want to watch Rebels again where she comes back so I can cheer a little bit and see, you know, a little bit more of Ahsoka, because, oh my gosh, that was, ugh. My favorite character in season 5, okay, I know you guys have been waiting for it, but it's Ahsoka. I started off not liking Ahsoka. In the first couple of seasons, she just seemed like a, I don't know, an overconfident teenager who, she was a child when she started off. But she started getting a little better in season 3, a little better in season 4. Season 5, she finally came into her own as a Jedi. Multi-talented, not quite so cocky, humbled. To me, in season 5, especially the latter half of it, she like epitomized what a Jedi is supposed to be. And that's ironic since she got kicked out of the Order. So now I get it, guys. Now I know why so many people love Ahsoka. Season 5, she caught my heart, and it broke my heart when she left the Jedi Order, because to me, she ended up being a better Jedi than almost anybody there, except maybe Plo Koon and Obi-Wan, because Plo Koon sort of tried to defend her, but wow. My least favorite character in season 5 was definitely Tarkin. I did not like him when he first popped up in the Clone Wars. I didn't like him at all in episodes 4 or in Rogue One. Season 5, he was just plain a snobby jerk. I hate that guy so much. Now I almost want to watch episode 4 so I get the satisfaction of watching the Death Star blow up. I mean, especially in the story arc where Ahsoka gets prosecuted for something she didn't do. He just kept spewing all this nasty stuff, and I'm like, will you please shut up? Oh, man. So the biggest improvements in Season 5 were the score, the animation, and the story. I'll touch on these individually. First of all, Kevin Kiner's score, it got better in Season 4, but this season just blew me away. I wish they had like a soundtrack for the individual seasons. I'd get that faster than you could blink. Because it was like one step shy of John Williams' music, and that's a huge compliment. It was right on the same level as the Rogue One soundtrack. And the Rogue One soundtrack's pretty darn good now that I've listened to it apart from the movie. So the music, especially that last episode, it grabs those heartstrings and just goes yank. So, yeah, good music is one that fits the mood and makes you feel emotion, and Kevin Kiner definitely hit those notes, no pun intended, in Season 5. Second of all, the animation, it was really, really good. I love the fact that they were using interplay with light, and textures still aren't quite as good as Rebels, but Rebels is a few years later. And shadows and action, a little bit of motion blur. It was really, really good. Best animation I've seen in Clone Wars yet. Finally, the story, like I said, all but the droid arc had me just riveted the whole time. This is definitely my favorite season of Clone Wars. The difference between Season 1 and Season 5 is, it's like night and day. It improved so much. So far, Season 5 is definitely my favorite. Now I'm waiting anxiously to see the Lost Missions. I hope no more tear my heart out because, well, for Pete's sake, my tear ducts can't take this anymore. But the fact that it made me cheer and had me riveted to the screen and laugh and cry, and still kept the morals and the mythology, that it really, really felt like Star Wars, and that makes me really happy. It makes me really excited now about Season 7 coming out next year, and I wish I had that streaming service, but I'll probably have to wait until it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray. But I really, really want to see it. That's been the Clumsy Jedi's rather gushing disarticulated review of Clone Wars Season 5. Stay tuned because sometime either next week or in a few days, I'm going to give a review of Clone Wars Season 6, also known as The Lost Missions. And then finally a series review, that is until Season 7 comes out next year. And I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of Clone Wars countdowns, like the saddest episodes, the best episodes, the creepiest episodes, you name it, I'm probably going to count down. So stay tuned for that. But that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more G-rated Star Wars content, go ahead and click that little subscription button down below. I'm not going to ask the question of the day until the other vlogs, so until next time, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye, guys.